Hey guys, what is up, Blackjack here, and welcome back to Subnautica. It has been so long since I've gotten a chance to record this. Now, as you all may recall, the last time I left you guys, I was in the lava zone. Well, I was actually looking for a lot more kyanite, which luckily I found a few, just a few samples, just single samples lying here and there. I also brought back some crystalline sulfur, which I'm pretty sure we'll need when we get to the fabricator. The reason I wasn't able to record was because the Jackmobile over there, i.e. my Cyclops, was kind of stuck. In that it was glitched. Like, I went all the way up to the Lost River, then I left it there. I was gonna bring it back home another day. And when I actually did boot the game up to bring it back home, it would just go like a couple, like 10-20 meters, and they would just stop. And I didn't know what was happening. I don't know why that was happening. It was extremely irritating, and I could not record because everything I have is in my Cyclops. Like, a lot of the essential items is in my Cyclops at this moment. And I need the Cyclops with me on this journey. Otherwise, I won't be able to finish the series and go ahead with, the series. So with that being said, now I'm gonna go and check what I need. I need plaster ingot, Cyclops depth module Mark 2, and kyanite 3. I have the Mark 2, I believe, yeah. And wait, 3 kyanite. How much do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, I'll still have one extra, so that's good. Titanium, 5, 2 lithium, and depth module Mark 1. All of those I have. So I'm gonna be right back as soon as I get all the materials I need to make this. So I will be right back. Yeah, the last one we need to go to is primary containment facility, data corrupted. Now, I know it says data corrupted, but in the last episode, if we remember, here we are. The primary containment facility constructed within National Chasm, connected to the cave network that is in the lava zone, inside of the lava castle, which means we're going further deeper, which is why we needed these depth modules. And just as a reminder as to why we need to go deeper, the Sea Emperor's last known location was in the primary containment facility, and as it was explicitly mentioned in the disease research facility, the Sea Emperor was the only creature that was ever known on this planet to produce an enzyme that could mitigate, maybe even terminate, the effects of the Kara. I'm gonna call it the Kara because that's its name now. So that's going to be our job, to go down there and to find the Sea Emperor, maybe free it. I don't want to assume genders, even though I'm pretty sure the creatures on this planet do not have a gender. Anyhow, I hope we can do this. Because it'll be happy and sad at the same time, because we finally see the final Leviathan. We finally get an end to the alien experimentation on this planet. We finally know if we can survive the Kara bacterium, and if we can get off this goddamn world. So let's get on with it. Power should be at full, so I'm just gonna go ahead and equip this. Crush depth 1700 meters. We can now take our Cyclops with us as we go. I'm still not really that big of a fan of the decoy launcher, so we're gonna just move right on ahead, and I will see you once I hit the lava zone. Or lava lakes, was it? I don't know, like fucking... Oh, shit. Big guy. He's somewhere close too. Yep, that's the way to go down. Yes, sir, we found our way down alright. Alright, shut the fuck up now. We're leaving! Shut up. Raising the size a little. If I did, I swear, if there's 2 of these things, I am done. I am officially done for this recording. Because this is terrifying enough. Do not throw a second Sea Dragon Leviathan at me. Do not. Crimson Rays are good. Crimson Rays are fine. Oh, I see the chicken bases. I see those little squares. Those like, ooh, you see that? Out in the distance. Okay, hold on. I can turn filmic on here. Do you see that in the distance? Wait.
I am what you seek. Want to help you.
Okay, then. That's another one of those visions. Oh, wow. You have to be joking. Yep, there's a second sea dragon leviathan sitting right fucking here. Thanks! Whoa, whoa! You're getting way too close, buddy. As are you. Shut the fuck up. Oh, dear. Hey. Hey. Don't mind me. I'm just a friendly, machine leviathan. Yeah. I'm a new species. Machine leviathan. You know. Ah! It sees me! What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ah. Okay. There's some damage there, and there's a thing there. But I... Okay. Calm down. I can take care of the breach. Do I have my repair tool? Yes, I do. Okay. Hold on. Before we do anything else, let's go and take care of that breach and that lava lizard. Or larvae. Holy shit, the fire's hurting me down here. Are you kidding me right now? Alright. Where are you? Get out. Get the fuck over here. Alright, the fire's not so much hurting anymore. Just came and straight rammed into me. Even while I was in silent running. Are you kidding me right now? Was I that close? Okay, doesn't look like he's seen me while I'm in here. But the way he's turning though, I don't like that. Oh dear. That is looking straight at me. Yep. I'm just backing away. Don't you dare attack my Cyclops. Piece of utter trash. I swear, that thing breaks my Cyclops. Anyhow. There's, oh, wow. Apparently the Cyclops now does this. Oh, I knew it! I knew the blue key would come in handy. So that's for the alien thing. Okay, then. Holy. Yep, holy shit indeed. The fuck? I hear more of those alien robots. Which is nice.
Translating local alien broadcast. Warning, vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
No. Live specimens terminated. That can't be. Also, what the hell? Oh yeah, this is a deposit. But yeah, what am I saying? If live specimens are terminated, that's not good. Also, this thing makes ion crystals. That's nice. Oh, that was that. What the fuck are these? These are old alien, like, yeah, rudimentary tablet. These are relics that the aliens have stored. This device shares many similarities with the tablets used to access the alien facilities. Although its structure is rather less complex, it may have served a similar purpose, granting security access and storing relevant data, and was thus kept here as a form of legacy support. May have been. What are you? Let's see here. Holographic projector. This device contains network apparatus and a holographic projection unit. It was likely used as a communications relay, capturing and projecting the image of the user to a remote location. They do not appear to be any other devices in range. Right. What about you? Alien statue. This artifact is unpowered, suggesting it served a ceremonial rather than practical purpose. The pyramid resembles vines spiraling upwards towards the warm blue stone mound above it. It may represent a plant found on the aliens' home world, a building of religious import, or even the gravitational pull of their home solar system. Who fucking knows? I'm interested in this thing though. This looks like yin and yang. Let's see. Alien carving. This carving is hundreds of thousands of years old and made from an unrecognized natural fiber grown on an unknown planet. It bears striking resemblance to the old Earth yin-yang symbol. The two competing theories may explain this similarity. Aliens visited Earth prior to 4th century BC and influenced the development of ancient Chinese philosophy. The concept of yin and yang is universal. Since yin and yang describes fundamental interdependency of seemingly opposite forces, it may be a necessary existential understanding in some form in all sufficiently developed civilizations.
Seek fluid intake.
Shut the fuck up! The tapering of two circles union into opposed and infinitesimally small points, the finite, may have been is one logical way to represent this understanding and may have been developed independently by species other than humans. Right. Alien blade. Let's see what this one's about. An ancient earth blade. Dating back to the 13th century, blood samples of the blade matched the DNA of 7 separate heads of state from the period. This device supports theory that the aliens are an ancient spaceborne civilization engaged in the surreptitious study of less developed species. So they collected this. Huh, that's interesting. Hi. Hi? What are you doing? Oh, it likes the Cyclops. Nice. What are you trying to do? Look at this thing. I think its programming is confused. It's never seen a Cyclops before. Anyhow. Alien technology. Ow! Whoa! Hey! Back off! Alright? Well, you asked for it. Hey, get the fuck back here. You asked for it, buddy. Yeah, that's right. Translation device. This device stores linguistic data from over 1,000 different languages. The core of the device may allow alien text to be read and translated. Analysis of the onboard data reveals a number of ancient Earth languages, and the term CHBC Live appears many times in the device's data. Its import is unclear. The device seems to be configured to translate into the designer's language. It will not work the other way around. God dang it. Alien object. Looks like a stone with some bioluminescence. Oh, building block. This rock-like object features organic as well as mechanical parts, and there's some genetic and technological crossover with the design of the self-warping constructs encountered elsewhere. It appears to serve no purpose in its current state and is awaiting some kind of activation sequence. Materials such as this may have been a fundamental building blocks of the aliens' technology or the aliens themselves. Given the advanced nature of their genetic constructs, I'm not surprised. Okay. Crescent artifact. Looks like a boomerang to me. Tracking implant. This construct is emitting a high bandwidth signal consistent with alien transmissions intercepted elsewhere. DNA on the exterior indicates it was once implanted inside of one of the life forms indigenous to 4546b. Its size suggesting a subject was a Leviathan-class organism. Beyond tracking and broadcasting its location, the implant may have also recorded biological data on the subject. However, this data cannot be retrieved. So basically, these things are so old that their data is unrecoverable. Unusual box. Organic matter particulator. This device contains a highly unstable radioactive isotope likely to destroy all organisms exposed to it while leaving physical structures intact. Although it functioned perfectly well as a weapon, it was more likely used to sterilize places for later inhabitation. Without instructions, it would be unwise to interact with it. It's kind of like Skynet, except, not Skynet. Empty case. Okay. Nanobots. Scans show some form of advanced nanobots inside this seemingly empty case. The bots are substantially firmer than any developed within the Federation, and it is not possible to ascertain their exact function. It would, however, be unwise to release them. Well, without further research, you can guess why. Alright, now I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 doors, something back there, and a path ahead. Let me go and see. That's a force field, so what does that mean? Does that mean the orange key? It needs a blue key. So I need a second blue key. Interesting. Oh, a teleporter. That's nice. Yeah, this looks smaller than the other one. Maybe only a one-way teleporter. Interesting. What's in here? Oh, wow. That's a lot of pipes. And an aquarium. Right. Well, I guess let's check it out. Ventilation control.
Integrating new PDA data.
Water flowing to and from the primary containment facility is being automatically controlled independently of other safeguards. Data on the water composition has been reported. Inflow. The water is being drawn from different biomes around the surface of the planet. The water temperature is considerably lower than the volcanic environment outside the facility, while microorganism and nutrient counts are substantially higher. Outflow. Oxygen-deprived water is being flooded from the system and recycled back to the surface. Right. So this is like your average aquarium, except on a massive scale. Inflow pipe. We'll get to that. Wait, what? Peepers entering the containment facility. The pipes drawing water into the containment facility are filled with peepers arriving from the surface. The fish show no signs of distress. The specimens scanned have all consumed high quantities of seasoned organic matter from the surface. Some specimens are beginning to show signs of infection. Right. That's interesting yet again. I can't go off that. Outflow pipe. Okay, so there's an outflow pipe. Enzyme host peepers leaving the containment facility. The outflow pipes are filled with peepers traveling back towards the surface. Specimens show no symptoms of infection. All specimens scanned are carrying enzyme 42, which data suggests inhibits the bacterium. Specimens' stomach cavities are otherwise empty, suggesting they may have purged the contents before entering the pipes. If peepers have evolved to distribute the enzyme via the pipe network, this may explain part of the mechanism by which life of 4546b has survived since the bacterial outbreak. Huh. So the peepers can learn stuff like this. Weird. Oh, there's a way down? Well, that's a long drop, though. I don't think there's anything else down there particularly. Not really. And for the most part, it seems to be the same, so I'm not going to bother going down there. This way, you might not even have time to fucking go and find the Sea Emperor. Like, I did not expect the primary containment facility to contain this much. I mean, clues in the name, sure, but Jesus. Going around to the opposite way now. We'll go up after we take the opposite way, and I might have to end the episode there. Also, I'm going to have to look for a blue key. So there's that. Okay, so inside the middle door. Let's see. What do we have here? Whoa. That's a lot of eggs.
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
Yeah, no joke. The fuck, dude? I can't scan these, unfortunately, so... Hey, wait. What kind of egg is that, though? I've never seen an egg like that. Sea Emperor Leviathan research data.
Integrating new PDA data.
Specimen size categories have been adjusted upwards to accommodate the species. Feeding and digestion. Alien research data indicates that despite its size, this species feed entirely on microorganisms it filters from the water. which themselves depend on a complicated ecosystem of plant and animal life. So the Sea Emperor is the only Leviathan that's not harmful. Thank fuck! Reproduction. Large overleg organs are carried in the creature's middle section, suggesting that, like other species on the planet, it produces eggs. However, internal scar tissue indicates probable infertility. Oh no. Enzyme 42. The Emperor manufactures enzyme 42 within its stomach cavity to break down its food and will occasionally expel it into the surrounding waters. This substance was found to neutralize the effects of the bacterium, and its presence in the ecosystem today would explain how life on the planet survived the outbreak. It would remain to be explained by what mechanism the enzyme is being delivered. We just discovered that's from the peepers, who are coming in and out of those pipes. Health. Comparative analysis of size and metabolic rates indicates the specimen captured by the researchers was approximately 1,600 years. What? A sea emperor lives up to 1,600 years and more? Extensive internal and external scar tissue suggests it had lived well in excess of the peak lifespan of its species. Assessment: while a healthy emperor specimen may have held some potential for a cure, it is unlikely any research subject survived quarantine procedures. So that's the only sea emperor left. That is so sad. Enzyme 42 project data.
Integrating new PDA data.
According to translated data logs, an indigenous Leviathan species was found to produce a unique substance referred to as enzyme 42, which inhibited the symptoms of the Kara bacterial infection in other indigenous organisms. The specimen was captured and contained in a purpose-built habitat for further study. The alien researchers went to great lengths to provide for the lifeform's environmental need, including the import of interdependent flora and fauna via on-site warp gate. However, its health quickly deteriorated. When quarantine was imposed, all warp gates and force fields were sealed. An attempt to develop the enzyme into a vaccine had been unsuccessful. I'll leave the prawn suit out here. I'm gonna walk this side. So they troll. I really want to nope the fuck out already. I'll get to that center in just a sec. Anything in here? Ooh. Ooh. So I cannot. Yes, I can. Preserved egg casing. So let's see. Sea Emperor egg casing. Shell composition. The shell casing is formed of thick layers of carbon composite, suggesting an extensive gestation period. This Leviathan species may give birth just once per century, perhaps just once in their lifetimes. Shell casing incisions. Precise incisions suggest a laser-based tool was used to cut open the egg casing and forcibly remove the fetus inside prior to full gestation. Analysis. Time pressure to develop a bacterial vaccine may have driven the alien researchers to cut open this egg and remove the fetus for study. It is also possible that removed from its parent and natural habitat, some vital condition for the infant to hatch was naturally not met. So, are you telling me that on that, what looks like an operating table, is going to be a Sea Emperor baby? That's not even fully born. Look at its face. How could you do something like that? Why? Why would you do that? No. Sea Emperor fetus. Found preserved in a display case, it was likely the child of the adult specimen contained within the facility. Physiology. Superficial damage to the specimen indicates it was artificially removed from its egg casing. Stunted tissue development suggests the organism expired during removal process. The tissue samples have been taken from the digestive tract. Analysis, it appears the aliens were attempting to formulate a cure for the bacterium for enzymes produced in this specimen's digestive system. Without a young, healthy specimen, these efforts were in vain. Well, no shit! Come on, you had such advanced technology, and you didn't have the basic understanding of biology to know that a fetus does not produce its own enzymes. It's dependent on its parent or its egg, depending on the type of animal. Are you kidding me? And I know this isn't dissected in that regard, but still, it's disturbing to think about. Like, come on! That's disgusting!